Tasha, we live. Oh, oh,
We gotta get off stage.
yeah.
Thing that said, take a look at what happened.
Moving his hair. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move.
Get ready.
You ready? Are we good? Shooters down. Are we good to move?
We're
Let's
clear.
move. Let's move.
We're clear.
Come on.
Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes.
Hold that in your head. Bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay, my shoes down. Get the shoe.
Watch out.
Well, the very latest from that rally, the moment where it appears that shots were fired. Certainly the Reuters news agency reporting that shots were fired at that Trump rally in Pennsylvania. We saw there, once those sounds were heard, if indeed they were shots, that the security team surrounded Donald Trump, as you see there now, and escorted him to his vehicle to be driven away from that rally. So he has now left that rally in Butler in Pennsylvania after the incident in which we believe shots were fired. We saw then what seemed to be a SWAT team move in, an armed team move in after Donald Trump was driven away, and that was the Secret Service personnel we saw there escorting him to his vehicle some moments ago. And then, as you see, he was driven away from the scene.
So, hello everyone. Thanks for being here on this short notice here. Maybe I could just hit play and hit mute on that. Just kind of let the footage play to the end. But if we can share
Okay,
it back.
I'm muting. I wanted to say, first of all, thank you for Bad Cookies, because he's the one who gave us this breaking news. And I was like, okay, we got to go live right now. And thank you, Earl of Laurel, for coming back, because I miss you. I truly do.
It's good to see you. I'm not sure if you were just away on a vacation or something, but it's your business.
No, he got mad at me.
Oh, I see.
We had a little beef.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think now that you jog my memory, we're about the reparations.
And then about the reparations, which is fine. Everybody can have their own opinion, and I'm okay with that. And then also there was something new happening in the comments. So when I put in a comment under Abby Do, Mastermind's comments duplicate. That's new. I think that's because he's cross streaming.
Right. Well, we'll have to figure
So that's just a new thing. We got to figure it out.
Anyway.
Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl Smith.
Sad event.
Mm.
So, it's different people will have different emotions from this. A lot of people are going to be lot of Schadenfreude from this. I'm sure there's a lot of disappointment that only his ear was clipped, and but I find it a little bit suspiciously convenient that this attempt would happen, and he's so barely lightly injured in such a photogenic kind of way. So, and also, I don't know if I want to mention it. Let's peel back this footage a little bit.
Before you do that,
when
I
he's
just want to. This is a new person, Sula Moon.
Yeah.
I think they're a new person, and I just want to say hello and welcome, and we're glad that you're here. Cheryl Smith is here. Hey, girl. Hey.
I've seen
Okay.
Sula
So
Moon on some of the other channels, so good to see
yeah,
you.
I forget. My mind is not that great. Sula Moon also says feels fishy. Feels like feds. That's what I said to you, Michael. I said, is this the CIA,
Yeah,
the feds,
yeah.
or what? You never know.
My computer is running real hot right now. It looks like the screen's kind of blank. I might have to have you share the
You have to
screen run
send it to
better.
me in private link, and I'll
Yeah,
share. Hi, Dr. Nick.
I've
I
sent it
missed
in
you
the private link
too.
so you can just check it out. But I was just wanted to reel
Okay.
back. I was when he stands up after he's been down for a minute and he does the
Mhm.
whole fight, whatever. It also
Mhm.
looks suspiciously like he does a little bit something that looks like the the Nazi salute.
Ooh.
Just but then that's probably like on accident. Can't really say that he did it on purpose, but it's also it's very convenient. So
Very
everything
convenient.
that he manages to do that on camera after this thing, and we know that this is going to galvanize support. So my question here is, um,
Oh, what's going on?
from the deep state perspective, is it more beneficial for them to actually try to get rid of him, or is it more beneficial to pretend to have a failed attempt
Ooh.
so that they can push him into the White House like much more with certainty to ensure that it happens? I'm leaning a little bit towards the latter.
Me too. Not the former, but the latter. And I just remember while he was in office, there was a lot of white people that was doing the. I had to put my. They were doing like this, like
What's that?
white power.
Oh, right. That's what you
They
saw him
were
at the
doing the
rally.
white power
In
signs
okay.
in Congress everywhere, and
Right.
it was like a subtle white power.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I'm just paying attention to the sneaky link.
Right.
So before I share this, I just want to acknowledge the people in the chat. Robert Timberland, he's new. Hello.
Yeah. Dr. Nick
I
Riviera.
forget sometimes, so but I think he's new. Thank you and
Sorry.
welcome.
Sorry.
We're glad you're here.
Robert Templeton. Is that who you're saying? I'm I'm
Hmm.
uh I'm getting distracted by I'm agreeing with Dr. Nick Riviera here. Keep in mind, Fico got shot and Iranian president was assassinated. I am curious as
Mm,
far as how Fico's doing. I kind of forgot to check in
mm.
on the news on that. I think he's stabilized, probably doing all right. And then yes, the Iranian president was assassinated, and we've seen how there's been a certain kind of the hardliner has not won the election in Iran for whatever
And
that's worth.
let me just give a shout out to independent media. He's I've never up as early as he broadcasts, but shout out to Horrorlands Media.
Yeah,
I
thank
fucks
you.
with you,
Out of
lizard, lizard,
Albany,
lizard.
I was not even tuned in to any of this today. I was taking my day off from the online stuff. I've been on pretty active online the last few days, so I was just kind of okay. You don't need to be terminally online. So I was watching a movie, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden, Abby's like, "You want to go live?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? About this assassination? What are you
Shit is
talking about?
happening. You want to go live?
The biggest news
So
dropped on me I could have not expected."
So Mouse SF, thank you for being here. And your comment says that's not a white power thing, Abby. So if you want to elaborate, I'm more than happy to hear you. But in the black community, that's a white power thing. So maybe we need to, talk about it or something.
Yeah, I never really
Maybe
heard that.
maybe we are misunderstood. I don't
It
know.
make well just seeing what you did, it makes a little bit of sense that they're just like subtly calling attention to their skin by picking at it. And why would you do that? What are you saying by doing that? And they're just
Bye,
I'm not saying
Heartlands.
nothing. I'm just
I'm
saying it
sorry.
without
I'm
saying it.
sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off,
Sorry.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
I was just saying bye, Heartlands. He said he
Yeah.
got to head out.
Be
Okay,
sure
so go ahead, baby.
be sure to tune in on Monday to hear Kit's show.
At 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so say what you were saying.
I was just saying it's just a way to people love to find ways to say something without saying it now. So because you got to be covert with stuff. So until they have ways to be like they've been like criminalizing people for saying certain things, and then over time they move the Overton window so that they don't have to be covert about it so much anymore.
Not the Overton window.
Mm.
It's like the gaslighting is getting so thick. So thick. Okay, yes, thick is the word. Or you're muted. Okay, thick is the word. It's getting so thick. It's getting so transparent is another good word, that it's not even something that we can't even see with our own eyes anymore. It's so obvious.
Right.
Earl of Lure said, well, let me play, what is a white power thing? Okay, you don't know?
He just missed it. I think you just want to show him again what you did earlier. But you're saying people in the crowd were just subtly kind of pinching at their
They were doing this,
yeah. I'm
like
not.
pinching their, doing this,
But then they have
doing
this.
this,
What's the specific?
doing this.
Like I don't know. Is there the
It's a
W
white
maybe
power symbol
like
to
west,
us.
east, or whatever? But they
To,
change it to fit a different circumstance. That's why I'm not. We're a lot of us haven't really heard of this kind of thing. It's more
and
of the
that
thing
and
you
that's
hear about if you're in a racist circle.
and
Like
that's fine, because if you are not like in a specific culture, you don't know what the people in that culture feel and think. So Earl of Lure says, what is a white power thing? I don't know how you don't know what a white power thing is. But that symbol means white power. uh I'm trying to figure out how I could explain it to him. It's like some people don't believe that white privilege exists. But how could you not believe that? Because I am a black American. I deeply understand that I have American privilege, even as a black person, even as a black gay. Well, depending on what they ask, I'm gay. But even as a black queer person, I have a privilege that doesn't exist for other people. I understand that. So, how can a white person, Earl of Lure, not act like you don't know what white power and white privilege is?
yeah, you just got back. Don't want to be chasing him off again, right?
No, I don't want to. I want him to stay.
Yeah.
I want him to stay. I want him to ask his questions so we could talk about it.
In college, it meant someone got to punch you. You know.
I'm so glad you're back, Earl of Lure. I missed you. I really did.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk for a second, Mike, because I
Yeah.
need a minute. I got a sandwich. I need to eat. I got a sandwich.
So we were getting a bit off
Hi,
topic.
Desert Mantress.
We're just
Desert Man.
popping. Sorry.
Oh, So,
Hey,
okay,
yeah, just
sorry.
saying hi.
Desert Manor
Hi, Desert
says,
Panther.
hi, brothers and sisters.
Hey, Rondo. You know,
Power to the people.
we were just popping on to do the breaking news there. So
I
you
can
showed the
share.
video.
I can
Maybe you
share
could
my
read a bit of
screen. Yep.
the
Here we
text
go.
from the article. So
Okay, so here we go. Breaking news is about to happen. Uh, I don't know who said it in the chat. The clicker stays. I thought that was so sweet, and I loved him so much for saying that.
Thing that said,
Here we
take a
go.
look what happened.
Earl, really?
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Because I don't,
Wow.
I do not take disrespect like this. So I gotta stop this and address this. What did I do to you, Earl? You know what? I was,
Disagree with him.
you know what?
You don't gotta explain to people.
The way he talked to me on Rumble, he told me to lick his asshole.
That's
I couldn't
that's
believe
enough.
he's
That's enough. That
and
means that's
you
not
still. You know what, Earl?
you don't engage with
Nope. I'm about to send you a guest link, and you can come on because I do not play. Michael, when I have a feeling that something is wrong, what do I do, Michael?
you like to talk about it so that we're
I
not bothering
address
up.
it. I talk about it so we can get that off our chest and out. So because what I want to be to you.
What you want to be to me? You're saying like
I said it.
friend, comrade. Like, sorry,
Yeah,
what are you trying to?
friend and family.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said
like
I want to be your family.
yeah.
And the only way I could do that is to actually talk to you when I feel a certain way. Earl of Laurel, you're doing too fucking much.
Well, it's a
Now
little bit.
I'm about to send you a get. How can I send him a guest link? Because I want you to come on. Because what you are going to do is make yourself look stupid, talking to me crazy. That's what you're about to do. Because I don't talk to you like that. I don't talk to any. Do I talk to any of our comrades like that?
No, so you don't have to. You don't have to.
So I
You don't have to
I don't have.
explain.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can
have to
just move
explain
on
nothing. I can
to the
move
people who
on.
respect you. That's all you have to do. You don't ever communicate with someone who
Thank you,
disrespects you.
Mastermind. Mastermind said it best. I'm about to show. Oh no! Never disrespect someone.
So this is where I feel
Earl of
he felt
Laurel
that
is so fucking disrespectful,
he
and I
also felt
swear,
that
oh God,
he was being disrespected. I think, which is why he started to become disrespectful a little bit.
and
Disrespectful because somebody
no,
disagrees.
no.
I'm just asking, how are you disrespectful when you say something that someone disagrees
I'm
with?
gonna tell you how.
That is not personal.
I'm gonna tell you how.
Okay.
I talked to Mastermind about this. Mastermind said Jasmine Sherman was looking in the comments and didn't read the comments verbatim.
That's
Hold
old,
on,
though.
let me finish.
Excuse me. So,
She paraphrased the comments, and so I was like speaking on what she said. You see what I'm saying?
yes, but she has nothing to do with you and how you
But
people.
but I can understand if he he didn't realize that I read her comments verbatim. I read no, I didn't read anything. I just heard what she said, and I was commenting off of that. I'm not a disrespectful person. I am nice because I'm supposed to be. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. So Earl of Lure,
It's cool.
I love you, baby. It's cool.
It's all good. You don't
It's
have
all
to like
good.
what you
Yeah,
have
I
to
It's
feel
all
like
live
when
good.
with
this kind of
and
stuff
control
happens, it's
what you
not good
put
to
on
be
people.
using words like love at the moment. We'll have to like. I just think that you kind of made him feel like you were calling. He must have felt you were calling him stupid, like not knowing what you're talking
Nice.
about. And then when
I
people get
don't. I
called,
don't
feel like
think.
they're being
I
called
don't.
stupid, then they start getting
Mm-mm.
offended, and then they stay offensive things. So it's,
I don't. I
well, I
don't think
think
Earl Brewer is stupid.
we can maybe
Mm-mm.
agree to disagree and move on, kind of thing. And I think Miguel said,
Can I say something?
But I think we need to clear. I don't like this.
Can I say something?
mm,
Go ahead, Tosh.
What I did hear, Michael, is that you're able to empathize and understand where Earl is coming from. I'm asking you straight up, can you empathize and understand where Abby's coming from?
yeah,
Because I never seen her attack anyone. But if you have I hear her have difference of opinions with people, but when you have a difference of opinion, the character of the person is how they respond to that difference. No one breaks character and have personal attacks, insults, and if you do, the maturity of that person is very visible to all.
a lot of people say the first person to start throwing around insults is the one who lost an argument, kind of thing. Right?
Hey, what I say is it's very visible. Your character is always very visible to everyone. And the more you try to defend it, the more you highlight it. That's my experience. So ugly will always show. It don't need your help. You understand what I'm saying? Like bad character people, they don't need your help to be themselves.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Rondo.
The tricky thing is that everyone's got their own subjective
And you're
interpretation of good
entitled
and
to that.
bad, and then the objective reality of who's the actually bad actors tends to be something that people will disagree about, even though sometimes it's pretty clear. I think in our leftist kind of in our movements these days, we are struggling quite a bit with the identity politic. People are saying it's identity politics to allow the black and brown voices to be centered. They feel like they're like white voices are being diminished or something by having these LGBTQ and black and indigenous voices is all we hear 24/7, and it's a little bit algorithmic driven, and it's kind of it's the growing pains of the movement. It's like people are struggling with their initial conditions. We've all been many of us been raised with
What?
a
I have
lot
to
of
say one thing for one
bad
second.
thoughts, ideas, and we have to grow out of it. And we're not really sure
I,
where.
re-
So
I
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
I totally, clearly hear you and respect you. But one thing that people cannot do is discount someone's personal experience. You understand what I'm trying to say? You could
yeah.
say anything you want
but
to say from
Earl
your
Bloom
perspective.
might think that I'm discounting his experience.
It gets
He
to
But
might
be
feel that way.
but
an
you're
You know what I'm saying?
clarifying
regression
that you're not.
argument when we're
And
trying
even
to
if you
account for
did,
everyone's
you don't
personal
offend.
experience, and there's billions of personal experience. It becomes basically pragmatically impossible to put into a application. Like,
May I just say, Volunteera, you look new. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Wesley Donison, thank you. I'm glad you're here. And I feel bad that I'm like doing this whole. This isn't even for me to do. Okay, so let's get back to what we were doing because this is not for me to do. My body is hot right now. Like I will fuck somebody up.
You
well,
don't have
everyone's. This is
to. Again, your
exactly.
character speaks for itself. Why would you lower yourself to a one responder? If you're growing, do you hear Joe Rogan going after one person that says, you a fuckhead, Joe Rogan, I don't fucking agree with you. Do you go after one comment of one person? No. You are speaking to a collective of people for
Let
your own
Okay,
perspective. That's it.
let's get back to Trump. Like this ain't even
I rest my case. I'm not gonna say
this ain't even something I should be doing with my life and myself.
man, cool out.
I am gonna cool out. I'm cooling out right now.
So
Okay,
Rondo
Like this
says,
said,
"What's
take a
happened
look
with
what
Trump?"
happened.
we about to find out. What's this? Oh,
So I was mentioning about the fascist salute should be coming up in like next 30 seconds or so. When he stands up, he'll
Shooters
do a
down.
power
Good
salute.
scoop.
He'll say fight,
Let's move. Let's move.
and then as they're heading in towards the stairs,
mm-hmm.
looks like he waves at somebody, but his hand is suspiciously pointed and like fingertips out.
Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
He got
Let me
his
get my shoes.
shoes.
Hold that in your head, buddy. So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay, my shoes down.
It also doesn't seem like it feels like if it was more of a real situation, like
Well,
they
that
would be a
the
lot more
very
concerned
latest
about his
from
Okay,
safety than
that
okay.
this.
rally,
But
the
just
That's
right
moment
next
where
now,
it
watch
appears
here,
that shots
right there. You
were
see?
Oh,
fired.
I see. I
Certainly,
see.
the
I see.
Reuters news
So
agency
first, wait, hold
reporting
on.
that
I gotta
shots were fired at that Trump
do my,
rally in
damn it, my
Pennsylvania.
mouse is
We
not
saw
working.
there once those sounds were heard, if
Yeah,
indeed
I
there
gotta
were
close some
shots,
tabs. Hopefully
that
that'll
the
help.
security team
Wasn't
surrounded
expecting to go live.
Donald Trump, as you see there
Mouse isn't
now, and
working. Tosh, can
escorted
you
him
help me? My
to
mouse isn't working. I don't know
his
why it's not
vehicle to
working.
be
There we
driven
go.
away from
I know I need
that
to calm.
rally. So he has now left
I need to
that
calm
rally
down.
in Butler in Pennsylvania
I know.
after the incident in which we believe shots.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to calm down because my body is
Inflamed. Get some inflammation.
inflamed.
Stress.
Exactly. So I'm trying to calm down. Please, everybody, give me grace. Please and thank you. So he did like the power fist at first, right? But
Yeah.
then after that, he was like,
Yeah. Just a little short one, right? But who are you waving at there? You know?
that, that's that. That's this. Wait. How,
I don't,
that's
I don't even
that's
know
this thing.
what exact. Yeah.
Wait,
So,
can like they be doing this in the
there's,
Congress and everything?
yeah.
Thank you. They're so very sweet. They're very sweet.
Yeah.
I
Pizza the
am gonna
Hut
I am gonna
said
breathe. Thank you. Salute.
eyewitnesses said the police allowed it to happen. That's probably what it kind of would have looked like to me if I were there. It's a little bit tricky. There's going to be people say anecdotal evidence is not as strong as you can't rely on, circumstantial, blah, blah, blah.
But what we kind of wanted to go live for is to kind of talk about um, how people feel about this. Do you feel like it's real, or do you feel like it is a psyop? Like, how do you feel? You feel like it's the CIA, the FBI? There have been so many nuances. What's
Well,
that
they said
man?
the shooter was killed. So this is one thing.
Yeah.
So as far as the I was saying before we went live, when these situations happen, I think the more tactic that they use these days is not so much to train and have like an actual conspiracy theory of like a team of assassins who carry out a mission like in a movie. Nowadays, it's with all this online surveillance, they can find those people who are isolated and kind of have the specific kind of extremist or hatred view kind
Mm-hmm.
of towards a thing or a person. And especially with this, with what's going on with Biden,
Can
and
you leave that up for a second
I
and
think
let him
what's with
finish his statement?
the way that they've forced they're trying to force the electorate into an impossible decision. That's very much like knowingly pushing people into panic so that we can see what will happen. You got
Okay.
millions of people, and you're expecting out of all those people that one of them isn't going to do. Like, how many people out there do you think have this particular fantasy in mind? Like,
Hmm. So, Pizza the Hut, they're new. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. They say eyewitnesses said the police allowed it to happen. How many times has that happened? That the police, they're not there to protect us. They're there to protect property, and they are there to incite violence. So the media can swoop in and put their cameras in front of our faces, or their faces, and say, "Look at them. Look at these animals. Look how they behave. But they don't show what the police do. So thank you for that. And then can you go back? Can you go back, uh, Samasha? Can you go back,
I was just
please?
gonna say,
Back
it
in the
looks like
comments.
Desert Mantis asked me what fantasy. Just to clarify, I was saying the fantasy of
Not that. That's
doing
all right.
being this assassin, the one who goes down in history allegedly for like whatever the Lincoln
Further,
guy. I'm forgetting
further.
his name, like the Booth's guy. Like I think there's
I'll do
just
it.
in
I'll do it.
psychology, I think they have this kind of stereotypical template of a person who kind of gets driven to in a psychopathic way to kill someone for so or like a famous for like it's happened not just with for political people but celebrities too. There's pattern of obsession with a
Just pick
person
that up.
that ends in like a murder. So yeah,
Yep. Wesley says 99% of the time the police only respond to crime, they do not prevent. Yeah. I just wanted to go through those comments.
yeah.
Like
I was thinking we
starting
should
there
do a
and
video.
going through it. You got it?
I wasn't sure if
Thank you so
maybe
much.
we could share
So
the
uh,
some
uh
of we could go through some of the words on the article if you wanted to, just to get it, see if there's any information that's you can get from the.
we can. It's just I just kind of wanted to go through the comments because they're like rolling in, and I
And they
love
often
to
have more insight than the people who write the articles,
ex-
the mainstream liars.
right, right. So Robert Templeton says police are never there to prevent anything, usually there to make it worse though. Like, don't call the police, because if you call the police, somebody going to jail.
Because I think also I was reading a bit of the article, and in that I think some other people got hurt too. There's the shooter got killed, and I think some other person in the crowd might have gotten killed, and another person in some serious condition or something. And this is
Right.
all breaking, so we'll see what comes out in the next 24 hours.
Exactly. So we're not here to pass judgment, say what, like, we know what's going on, nothing like that. We're just here to say, this just happened. What do you think in this moment? And as things unfold, we can get a better understanding. But
Right.
this is where we're here right now, and
And maybe
let's
just
talk
because
about
I was reading about it earlier today, about the cui bono question, who benefits, it is often forgotten that it can actually be a fallacy. It can be a who benefits fallacy when you're actually mistakenly trying to be
Can you
overly
please leave
suspicious.
it up?
This is where conspiracy theories, as much as they are often right 6 months later kind of thing, there's a reason why people are wary of having conspiracy brain, because you end up getting paranoid and attributing blame to people without evidence, and so you have to ask the question properly. So I just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
put that little disclaimer out there.
So don't forget, the Conspiracy Theorist podcast is going to be on Wednesday. There, I think it's going to be 9 Eastern now or something. Mastermind or Bad Cookies. If you are there, please confirm the time. But Golden Monarch says, so like January 6th, the police simply allowed chaos to happen. I say this all the time. They want to keep us in chaos, so we cannot collaborate. We cannot like uh, combine and rage against the machine, because we are so fucking what's the word? We are so discombobulated in our own lives, and they want it that way. Okay, sorry. There's another go to more. I think the time this happened, manipulation via conflicts and Bitcoin. Go to Monarch. You sent me some stuff about Bitcoin.
I think it would be nice to have him on if you wouldn't mind to talk about Bitcoin and
I'd love
CBDC.
to.
That's a great topic.
An attack on Israel and a oh, it's okay.
An attack on
An
Israel.
attack on Israel and a sudden pump on Zionist Bitcoin as if Bitcoin pumped in value because of Israel and Trump. So like I am not as well versed on Bitcoin as I should be. You sent me some stuff. I watch it. Look, it it's just really new to me. Okay, Rondo says conspiracy brain is a CIA talking exactly a CIA talking point because they want you to feel like if you are a thinking person and you're looking at shit. I didn't cuss so much 3 ways or something. Where's my cuss jar? Because it's over with. I know it's over with. Whatever. I'm just gonna be cussing. Um, they want you to feel like something is wrong with you for logically thinking and putting two and two together and being like, this shit don't seem right.
That's what I'm saying though, is that it, like, I guess maybe the term might be a little bit of a CIA dog whistle kind of thing, but I don't really know. But I'm saying you kind of
I know what you're
lose
saying.
Occam's razor, which is not also not right every time, but they're just tools to help with logic. So you do eventually you start to lose logic by being overly conspiratorial with your thinking, and so you stop like following the rules required to have proper evidence to back up what you're saying, because it becomes acceptable to not without the evidence, because it's impossible to attain, to just make the accusation without the evidence. So
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to prove a conspiracy theory, right? But
Mm-hmm.
you have to do your homework. So
We had to go back a little bit, Tashmit. Can you show Rondo's question? Oh, okay. We'll start there. Robert says lots of coordination to blanket over events with distractions, which is what we were just talking about. Remember that during Pearl Harbor, don't get me started. All of our aircraft carriers were conveniently out of sea. Do do they act? Do they act? But let's not be insane. I think I might. I don't know. Even the Battle of Tonkin. I mean, it's so many times that they have deceived us. They deceived us with Iraq. They deceived us with 9/11. They deceived us with the Battle of Tonkin. They deceived us with Pearl Harbor. They deceived us with Vietnam. Like the only war, there's only two just wars that have ever happened. Okay, maybe three. Well, two after America was like created. That's the Civil War and World War II. And they try to make us think that we won World War II when it was really the Russians. Okay, so can you, Tosh, can you show comments after that so we can please and thank you. Okay, Pizza Hut. Some people are reporting that Trump's injury was from shattered glass, not a bullet. Mm. Yeah, see, we're not going to know until everything comes in or whatever.
even if it's from shattered glass, it's probably from shattered glass from a bullet that shattered the glass. So it's a little like redundant kind of. But especially that's
Mhm.
what I'm saying about he got shot in the ear or whatever. If you're an expert shooter, and if you're gonna try and do something like this, I feel like you got to be an expert shooter. But how did he miss?
Now, let me tell you something. You
Oh,
think
can
they
I?
don't have expert shooters on both sides? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like, you can't at this day and age think it's Trump that did this or
I gotta
the
give you the
Democrats
mic.
that did this. You have no idea because there's dirt on both sides. That's what makes this game so crazy right now. Is because people can use opportunity to their advantage on both sides. That's why it's just one fucking party. It's not two parties. It's one fucking party with whoever got the outsmarts to outwit the other party.
Yeah.
Speaking of one on both sides, the JFK murder. the video they showed out us with somebody like in the bushes shooting them. I done seen a whole nother video of the driver turning around and shooting that motherfucker right in his head.
AI is gonna create a whole lot more.
I don't know who to believe.
So then we're basically because things are already hard enough to understand the truth, and it's about to get even harder. I guess we've got a learning curve ahead of us where we've got to rise to the occasion, or we're going to be totally in the dark as to and not have any real way of figuring out what's truth and what's gaslight.
Hmm. So I just want to say hello to Love Rain Thunder because I don't know how you found us, but you've been here and thank you so much.
Yeah,
And I love that you love my hair.
as far as what
Very
we do
kind.
know for certain, sorry, but Rondo,
No, go ahead.
definitely, this is an escalation for sure. We can speculate about certain things, but that's the sort of thing we don't need to speculate about. So.
So Rondo says, I've seen a video where they said that Kennedy didn't get shot at all, and that was actually movie effects. The whole world is a theater. We don't know what to believe and what not to believe because they are liars. Oh, we got an update. Here we go. Thank you, Robert Templeton. The update: shooter was 200, 300 yards away outside the venue. You're talking about with Kennedy or Trump? Must be
I'm
Trump because
thinking,
it's an update, right?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. We appreciate that. Desert Manta says, "Well, we'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false."
As far as the world is a theater thing, I feel like that one's like the money makes the world go round kind of thing. It seems very true if you want to, as an approximate truth, but as an absolute truth, gravity makes the world go round. Technically, the world is not a theater, but it really does feel like it when people try their best to turn it into one. It's like life is not a game, even though maybe you might feel like it is. Life is not a simulation, even though people will argue that it is. But you know what
Well, we can agree to disagree on that one because
I
I
mean?
feel like the world is a stage
Yeah.
and nothing is real. And the oh, what's that video? With the man? Can you pull it up, Todd? Can you pull it up, T?
What, man?
Stop. Can you pull it up? Reggie Lewis. Can you pull it up? He said something today. Reggie
And
Jackson.
that wasn't today.
Okay, it wasn't today, but um, it was like so profound. He was just like he called the people out in the media. He was like, and and y'all, huh? What did he say?
You're just part
I'm just starting it.
of it.
Okay, let me shut up. I'm sorry, y'all.
We doing
I'm
it
gonna go back to
Tuesday.
the chat.
We're gonna
I'm
be talking
sorry.
about it on Tuesday. How about that?
Okay, we'll talk about it on Tuesday. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting ahead of myself. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Well, I hope it's not a nightmare anyway.
It's really a fucking nightmare, but they try to present it to you as if it's a dream. You can have the perfect life if you just work hard. And then you work hard. You work so hard, and you're like, well, where is it? Because I know I've been working hard. They try to convince you. This is what capitalism does. They try to convince you that you could be a billionaire too.
Hmm?
And they don't explain to you that all these billionaires are actually children of goddamn millionaires. Like they tell you to pull yourself up from your bootstrap. That's that's the that's the thing that hurts the black community the most. Why are you talking to me like that? Like I'm dumb. You
Even if
telling me I could be like you, but everything's stacked against me. And you don't even give me opportunities And just because, okay, one athlete got out, maybe two or three people became CEO. What about the entire community? Ah, Wesley says, oh, oh, thank you, trust fund babies. Yes, Wesley says bootstraps are for poor people.
Well, the thing is, even if it's possible to go from rags to riches, it's just doesn't make sense for the system to be set up this way for those few who can actually do it, to do it. And then you know how people can like earn a fortune and spend it all and then have to earn it all over again. That doesn't make sense. Okay.
Why'd you show it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Michael.
And
You just
what did
you just
Robert
be showing
Templeton do
anything.
to get blocked? I don't know. Everyone be block happy or whatever. It's a little bit upsetting. I'm gonna go
I
cigarette. I'll be right back.
can you just put it back up so I could speak on this? I want to speak on this. I don't like blocking people because I feel like if you are standing on business, why you gotta block somebody? You know what you saying, and if you are incorrect, correct yourself.
And that's
Don't
the
block
thing too.
nobody. Why y'all blocking people? Stop
Wesley
doing
says
that censorship shit because if it happens on one side, one duopoly, then they gonna do it on the other.
because
Keep doing
Wesley
that
makes a good
shit.
point. Sometimes people do it on accident, and then like the way that these corporations want to set up their platforms, they got to make it so that you can ban somebody, but you can't unban them. What the fuck is that? Like,
Twitter banned me. Straight up banned me.
and they got these algorithms that'll fucking flag shit or whatever and ban you for saying something that's like not even offensive, but can be subjectively interpreted by a fucking idiot computer as offensive. Like,
Can you put up Wesley's comment again? So like this stuff kind of happens. Sometimes people block somebody by accident. You accidentally block someone. You didn't mean to, but you blocked someone from our page. I mean our channel.
yeah, I raped time one
But you
time.
didn't mean to, and you had to figure out how to unblock them. So that does happen.
I didn't
I'm
figure it
just
out. I think
I'm
they,
just saying,
yeah.
don't do it on purpose.
Yeah. Some people do it kind of just to make themselves feel a little bit better, and it might be to like people feel it's important for boundaries. Like if you think about it in the sense, if it's we try and think of an offline analogy, um, someone's like harassing you, they won't leave you alone. They would keep talking, and you want the conversation to end, and they won't let it end. What do? You got to block them somehow, but I feel like the block a lot of the way they set up the platforms it kind of is designed to make us think like fascists and act like fascists. So my dog's been
Because they want us to
walking a
be
walk.
they want us to walk their walk. Like
Mm-hmm.
how long has it been since they have taken rights away from us slowly but surely?
Yeah, they do
I'm
the mission.
47, so I feel like since 19 not what this is when I first started really paying attention to politics. Slowly but surely, they got an act or a law, and they name it something that seems like it's amazing, and it is the most awful shit that could ever be inflicted on us. But anyway, let me go back to the share because I'm getting beside myself. Here we go.
Were fired. We saw then what seemed to be a SWAT team move in, an armed team move in after Donald Trump was driven away, and that was the Secret Service personnel. We saw there escorting him to his vehicle some moments ago, and then, as you see, he was driven away from the scene.
it'll be interesting to hear
We're
when
just
they
going to
come
show
out.
you again
You see
what
something
happened.
that said,
They'll let
"Take a
us
look
know
what
what
happened."
kind of
Hold
side
on, hold on,
effects.
hold on, baby. Let me pause it so you can talk. Okay, what?
It'll be interesting to hear when they come out. They'll let us know what they find when they look on the shooter's social media page and they do a little profile on him, and we'll see what kinds of things this person was saying before they did this sort of thing.
I was thinking of all I could think of was like Malcolm X. Get your hands out of my pocket. Where this motherfucker came from? I was thinking of Fred Hampton Sr. How I gave the police the entire layout of his fucking house, and they just busting there blazing. I was thinking of Gary Webb, who blew the whistle on the CIA purposely putting crack in the black neighborhood. They claim he committed suicide. This man had 2 shots to the back of his head. Suicide. Okay.
And that's not even getting into Hillary Clinton's very large closet, right?
That stanky funky. I'm getting too hyped. That stanky funky lady.
There's a whole list of people that's said something about Hillary there, and then somehow she got a lot of friends that commit suicide, right? We put it that way.
Or drown.
Yeah.
A lot of people drowning. And then
I don't know how to spend them.
Obama chef drowned too.
Mm-hmm. So
I
as
mean,
far
stuff
as
can
your
happen, but
nation's supposed to be, you're a citizen. There's a social contract. These people are supposed to protect something, or like there's a lot of free, like freedom to kill going on here. A lot of lawlessness, from what I would say, right? But I don't want to go there or whatever because we're on YouTube and stuff, and then you can't paint yourself into a corner with what you say.
speaking of not want to go there, are you talking about Gamer 07? Is it Block King?
Blocking, I think so. Yes,
Ga-
Sean.
okay.
I haven't seen Gamer for a while. I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay too. I'm very hungry.
I do know Gamer doesn't drink, so then he might be not liking too many streamers who are drinkers and stuff. I can understand that.
Mm.
I'm taking the day off tonight, wherever. Gotta save some money, save some liver.
Okay, so can I play the rest of this? So
Yeah, let's finish. It's
and then
only that 5-minute video, and then
right, it's
if
not
there's
that big.
anything that we could have just looked at the article to see if there's any missing information in the words. It's not in the
Okay,
picture.
that's fine.
They keep replaying it over too. They're doing twice as long as it needs to be.
Well, that's what it is.
Moving to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you.
Ready?
Move.
Up.
Move. Go.
Hawkeye's here.
Spare, get ready. You ready?
It'll be interesting to see the MAGA communist response to this.
Shooters down. Are we good to
Everyone's
go?
a little curious to see if they're actually
Let's go.
Trump voters at the end of the day or not. I'd say if you're a communist, don't vote for Trump. So
Come on. Let me get my shoes.
it's like
Got you, sir. I got you.
Let me get my shoes. Sir.
Hold that in your head, buddy.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus.
Okay, my shoes down.
Todd Smith, can you pull up? Apparently, Biden made a statement.
Okay, well, that's the moment that
Can you
we...
pull up that incoherent statement that he made?
let's
I
try and
know he was babbling. I'm sorry, y'all. I pulled myself off of there because I didn't want you to see me like crunching, and I'm very hungry. Don't pull it up on your phone, girl. What you doing?
I don't know how to do it.
Pull it up on there. Add a, yeah. No, okay. I'm about to put this up because I think this is interesting. Sean says, did he say he was sad for the VP getting shot? That might be the case, but he also said earlier that Vice President, he said, and I'm very proud of Vice President Trump. I was like, what? You don't even know who your vice president is?
Well, if people are saying Vice President Trump, it's turning into a meme. You've seen that Kamala Harris, Donald Trump merged the same face. I think that's what they mean now. And people are going to not understand that it's a joke, and they're going to think that people are seriously getting confused that he's the vice president.
No,
or president.
he was serious.
I'm
Okay.
not sure.
So I need to. Okay, 1 second, Tosh Smith. That's what he was referring to. So give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna take myself off and let you talk, and I'm gonna help Samasha share the video, okay?
Okay. How's it going, guys? My dog's been kind of a pain in the ass here. It's getting a bit late, and we weren't really expecting to go live. I typically take her for a walk around this time, so she's trying to get into all the cables under the desk and chewing on my pillows and chewing on me. So I'm sorry to be distracted here a bit. I'm hoping that we're not going on too much longer here because she just needs to go relax. And I don't have any way of stopping her from bothering me.
We won't be. We're almost done. She's about to share.
Go on, lie down. Go on.
Ah! Don't you do Bella like that?
I gotta make her learn to listen to me, though. She tends to boss me around too much.
Because they will, if you don't train them, they will run amok.
All the agencies of the federal government.
But this is, she has a valid reason to be upset with me.
Wait, what are you doing? Let me see.
It'd be nice if it weren't glitchy on top of Biden's internal glitch there.
What the hell just happened? Okay. There you go. Wait. Right here. Okay, you right there. See? All right, so now you're going to go back over here. Oh, not there. Right here. Because you see that blue thing? That means that's what, and you make it big.
Good night, Sue.
We're learning as we go. And then you press play. Okay, so go back.
So we know now. I have tried to get a hold of
Pull it back.
He's with his doctors.
Hold it, and then
And they like to make these.
like when you grab it, you grab it with that left click and pull it back.
They make these
There you
videos
go.
so that it starts automatically, and then
by all the agencies
There
of
you
the federal
go.
government in this situation,
Oh.
based on what we know now. I have tried to get a hold of Donald.
it's like the websites make themselves glitchier on purpose by trying to have all these processes automatically
I plan on
Yeah.
start
starting
up
them
as soon as you load the page up. It's very
when I get
frustrating.
the telephone.
Is it loud enough?
There's no place in America for this kind of violence.
It would be better if we could make it a little louder
Yes.
because his voice sucks.
Make it louder.
We cannot allow for this to be
You
happening.
just said make
We
it
cannot
louder.
be like this. We cannot condone this.
That was it?
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
Child, we did all that for that.
I didn't even hear him. I don't know what he said at all. And they do this too. So it's got to start the next video automatically. It's like, let people choose things instead of.
Yeah,
Thank you, Rondo, for understanding on the job training.
Yeah, can we play that again and so that and
35
try and boost the
It's
35
it's 35 seconds, she said.
right? Rondo said
You can
We're
send me a
talking over
link
the
in the
same
private chat and I can share it. You want to do that instead? You're not sharing, Tosh.
Yeah, you said
That on the job training, boy.
you can turn off
Whoa.
autoplay, but I think you have to
Breaking news.
maybe for each new website
Get
you have
on out the
to.
goddamn way. Okay, present. Or you could just send it to me. Send it to me in the private chat. You see where it says private chat? Send me the link and I'll do it.
thought
She
we
mad.
had-
She
I thought
mad
we had
now.
I thought we had it pulled up. I don't know what happened to it.
I understand the frustration.
Yeah, we gotta all try to maintain our frustrations. Use your anger, don't be used by it. Blah blah blah.
Speaking of which, Earl Allure, he gone.
Yeah. Oh, you can't.
Then I went back on.
You can't salvage everything. You know, sometimes things break. So
You have my phone? Where's my phone? I took screenshots of the way this man talked to me.
I did.
I couldn't believe it.
are we calling up the video there? Or...
She doing what you doing? That girl on her phone. She gets so distracted.
Sorry, it's all good. It's all good. For the viewer's sake, I wouldn't mind getting distracted, but if we're live, we want to try and maintain, try and on the job training and learn. Be like I'd love to be more professional, but it's can't be on this. Like it takes time to learn. So
And this is the only time we just was like, let's go live.
I don't think we've done this live.
We never done this before, so this is kind of weird. What's going on, Bad Cookies?
Maybe we should call up Twitter in the meantime if we're waiting. Oh, hey,
Oh, yay!
That
Because
Tasha,
I sent back. No, I think that's Bad Cookies, huh?
no, I didn't. I don't see him in the backstage.
Is that you, Tasha?
I think that's Tasha. Yeah. I was just saying.
Oh, that is Tosh Mint. Okay.
Maybe if we're waiting for Tasha.
It's the new Hawk Tour. Hawk Tour. I be yelling too loud on this mic. I need to stop doing that. You got it?
No, I don't.
I don't know what she's doing.
I don't either.
It's funny. My feed doesn't really seem to be.
I don't know what this child doing. Send it to me in the private chat, girl. You see that private chat? Send me the link. That's all you gotta do.
I don't want
How
to
you? You know what? I'm sorry. She getting nervous because I'm
doing too much.
I'm doing too much.
Fuck.
So now, can I take you off? How the hell are you on here? Okay, remove. There we go. Yes, Bad Cookies. So
I was thinking we could hop on.
I forgot the banners. So I forgot the banners. Go subscribe to Nahilo Nordstrom YouTube channel. Subscribe here. Go subscribe at Mastermind channel. And Bad Cookies, do you have a channel? Put it in the chat so we could tell people to subscribe.
I think no, for now, Bad Cookies is just using Mastermind's channel from what I remember. But I thought we were in. I don't know if want to be giving too much away as far as we're not sure what we're doing quite. I think we're trying to be consolidating our channels, making a new network here. So bear with us. Hopefully, the baby can be born safely here. So.
How he got to give it away? Yes. Oh, it's okay, Tasmit. She apologized. She said, I don't know what the hell going on. It's okay.
Well, fuck it. We'll do it live.
Who said that? The dude from Fox News. What's the dude from Fox News?
I don't know their names. I don't care most of the time.
Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
That's what you get from watching like Richard Medhurst and stuff. You get all these clips of these clowns. You learn all the inside jokes.
Yes, subscribe to the 10 Rabbit channel, please.
And since we're doing
And
announcements, there's another
they're going.
channel.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before you do that, can you please also say the time? Because you guys changed the time, so tell us the time. It's going to be on Wednesdays,
Telling bad
and we need
cookies
the
to let us know
time.
the time for Tin Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not sure if they
Penny,
had quite um,
take that
if
down,
they'd
Tasha.
finalized the
Nobody's looking
time.
at that.
They were still working on.
Thank you.
But I was going to say, there's another
Sorry.
podcast I wanted to promote a little bit, a very new that's just started. A couple comrades on Twitter I've been following. Not sure if you guys know about Tired Peasant on Twitter. If not, maybe you go ahead and follow her. She's a good comrade, been um, being an activist on Twitter for a while now. Does a lot of the mutual aid stuff. So their channel is called Tea Time with Andre and Tired Peasant. Her co-host is, I forget his Twitter link, but his name is Andre. So if you check out their, maybe I can share the screen and show you briefly.
And while you're doing that, I'm just gonna I don't promote this enough, but this is our mutual aid campaign here in Louisiana. Elevate My Education. You can look at our website, elevatemyeducation.com. Um, don't dox me. Wesley, did you sub here? Oh, did you sub here? Please and thank you. Uh, okay, so Mastermind, I did notice we were cross streaming because every time we said we like type something, your name came up duplicated. So I assumed that was because of cross stream.
Yeah, I did. Someone had mentioned it, and then I tried to jump over to your stream to kind of take a look and try and monitor that chat a little bit too, because you can only be like watching one chat at once. But then it's too hard for me to split my attention, so we'll have to work on it.
So I guess the point is we're learning slowly but surely. Michael already gave it away. He gave it away that we're starting a channel,
Well, yeah, I should
and
have maybe
yeah, you did.
I should
You
have
did
maybe
it.
seen if it, yeah, whatever. My bad.
That's all right. But we should kind of wrap stuff up because let me do you want to go to the article though? But
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know
know
if
what's
we don't really need
or
to. People will be able to find their own info. I mean, if they'd like, stuff will be coming out over the next week and stuff. It's just like little details, maybe about like that. Yeah, like if we had the article there, if you just call it up, you can minimize the video out of the full screen, and then there's not that many. It's just a quick, short, because it's a breaking news article. It's like a 3-minute read thing, but we can do it if you want to, if whatever the audience wants to do, I guess.
thank you, Pizza Hut. What's that? What is that? Um, that guy in Louisiana who got shot at the tennis. That white supremacist, Salih.
I don't know, Solis.
Solis. That's his name. Steve Solis.
One of them.
Steve Solis.
Senator, huh?
Yeah, he's a senator, I think. And he got shot at
That's a baseball game.
it was a baseball match. Thank you. I'm trying to recall it or whatever.
Game, not match.
And the woman who saved his ass was a big old black lesbian. The antithesis of everything he stands for. Risked her life to save him. She got shot in the ankle. Changed her whole career. And he got shot in the hip. and he survived. I said, I wish he would have died.
April.
What? It's the truth. God bless the truth. Shit. I'm sorry. God bless the truth.
So
Some people don't deserve grace. Some people don't deserve grace.
And who are you to say that?
Okay, well, somebody love him,
so
but whoever love him, can I
BSA
just
Adams says he'd like to hear the article. Just sorry to interrupt.
go ahead, babe?
I'm just saying, as far as feedback from the uh, audience.
Tasha, I'm tripping because
Good
the
night, Sebastian.
this is true.
So, what did you say? You lie.
I'm not lying. I'm
done. Stop.
okay.
Stop.
God bless the truth. She don't like that I say. Okay, the most evil person that I think I can think of right now is Jill Biden because no matter all these sycophants around Joe Biden, knowing this man is needs elderly care, his wife should be the one person out of anybody that wants to care for him. But she chooses power over love. So can I not say if she died today, it wouldn't happen to a nicer person? Why I can't say that out loud?
People don't. Some A lot of people disagree as far as the value of like Schadenfreude. Some people think it's something to be avoided. Other people think it's okay. I tend to feel it's like not many sources of joy these days, and even if it's a bit tainted with hatred, it's a little bit one of the only ways we can get any kind of joy at all, if you even want to call it that, right? Like um, when our enemies are doing so much to make us suffer and trying to destroy us, erase us, it's okay for us to feel some kind of triumph when when they have you know when things go badly for them, a little bit of karma.
Couldn't it happen to a nicer person? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But some people feel like, okay, uh, I'm gonna get off my soapbox in a minute. But the way they like remake these horrible politicians over, like they did good later on, you are not a good human being. Just because Michelle Obama feeding you candy and the mainstream media, who are horrible people, are making it seem like they this person was a good person all their life, and you know they was dirty. And I feel like you're insulting me. You're insulting my intelligence. This person doesn't deserve to live right now.
This is where, for justice, people would question: is it justice for bad things to happen to bad people, or is bad things happening an injustice in and of itself?
Yeah. So Tosh got mad, and this is her comment. I never like to match someone else's hatred or ugliness, not my character. That's okay. But I'll go there, and that's okay. We could agree to disagree. My character will get real down and dirty and ugly sometimes,
Okay.
but only for the people warmongering, nasty, funky, the people that deserve it.
Well, and sometimes we can agree to disagree in a civil way and in a way that's actually beneficial for people to move on. But other times, agreeing to disagree can be kind of the problem, right? I mean, why do people end up going to war at the end of the day? It's because the ability to simply agree to disagree becomes not enough anymore.
And may I just say this because we're gonna wrap up soon, right? Um, so Monday is civilians discourse rather. Okay. Tuesday we're doing like a surprise show, and the title is uh Black athletes exploited by the system. So it's going to be. I'm actually just moderating. So it's going to be a basketball coach and a track coach, just kind of going through what's been going on in the system. So
Hey, old man
I thought
Barker.
that would be interesting.
Old man Barker says, "Can Abby and Michael see these?" Yes, yes, we can see you. So
See
sorry,
these
I
what
meant,
like
meant
the comments? Oh yeah,
I
we've
think
been.
that's what we didn't quite see you'd gotten there. Good to see you. Hello, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we've been. Samasha left because she got mad at me because she doesn't think I should find ill will for warmongers. I don't know.
Well, you have said before about the you catch flies more flies with honey kind of thing, and then you know maybe remember your own advice from time to time. But it's I'm bad for that. Like I can't. I try to be nice, and every time it always seems to be the wrong moment, the wrong tactic at the wrong time. Like,
I feel like so kind of stay with. There's like this meme where on one side everything is like black and gray, and that's when you hold stuff in and don't say stuff. And then on the other side, everything's colorful because you don't hold nothing in and you cuss a motherfucker out every now and again.
that's yeah.
I don't. What's the problem?
The issue, I guess, is aggression, where by holding it in, you become like passive aggressive. But then people are concerned that if you're not having enough of a filter, you're not holding enough of anything in, you're maybe being just plain old aggressive. It's problem is
what I,
subjective experience, and then who decides what
what I
emotion?
found what I found is if you hold it in too much, it builds up like a pressure cooker. And then when it actually it comes out so big that you just look like a crazy person.
Right.
But if you like let stuff out as it's coming and as it's flowing with the ebbs and flows, there's no pressure cooker. You know what
But
I'm saying?
it's like a metaphor though, so that analogy works. I also find that if you bottle it up for too long, instead of it exploding, it can like different things can happen. Your mind can break in different ways. So I feel like it can just kind of like consume you. It can start to feed on itself and not really explode so much as implode. Like your entire sense of self, you kind of go into a fugue state. If you heard that word, FUGU, it's an impossible word to pronounce. You lose an understanding of what reality is if such a serious event happens and you have no outlet to communicate the experience you've had. So
I
share your
want
feelings before they kill you.
to share your feelings before they kill you. I want to say hey to old man Barker because I did not see that you were here. And then I thought this was funny. Wesley says, I just made the connection to Michael's chat handle.
Cool. Yeah.
How long we been doing this with your chat handle?
Well, it's a little bit of an unorthodox chat handle. Basically, kind of was inspired by that. I think it's a line from the Bible or something. Creatio ex nihilo, creation out of nothing. But the whole conundrum is you explained to me with the Big Bang that creation all came out of nothing, but we don't really have a proper understanding of what nothing is. So your premise that creation comes out of nothing rests on the definition of nothing. And if nothing is a nostrum, we don't have an understanding of reality because we have this false understanding of physics that we think we understand.
The other handle that I really, really, really like because you don't know what it means and then you have to look it up and do research. I kind of like that. KYE, kill your egregores. I like that one. Mine is pretty goddamn simple. My father called me Abby Doo. That's what I was affectionately named from my father. So that's it. So should we wrap it up
Yeah, because
and
if we get into the conversation about nothing, we will talk forever. That's a
forever?
never-ending conversations.
So come back and see us on Monday for Civilian Discourse. There's going to be a surprise show on Tuesday because why not?
And I would just want to, before we wrap up, sorry,
Go
I
ahead.
see Wesley says he agrees with everything I say, so I appreciate that. So very cool to hear from someone you can vibe with, you know.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, comrades, for showing up consistently and just being a part of our community. We appreciate you and we love you. And we'll see you next time.
Have a good night.
I'm sorry, VS Adams. We didn't see this comment because if we did, we would have. Can they hear me? Let me see.
Yeah, I think they can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm
I did
sorry,
catch,
VS Adams. We didn't see this comment. If we
I caught
did,
the
we would have
comment.
done it.
I did catch it, but then we ended up getting distracted anyways.
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting to see if anyone else also wanted to hear.
Okay.
Right.
And welcome. We're glad you're here.
And hopefully we'll see you next time. Good night,
That's
everyone.
right.